have any parents in the room, could we ask you to follow Courtney, please, just toward the back of the room? Parents will be viewing from another location. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome. My name is Danielle Stevenson and I serve as your current Student Government Association President. I'm a junior political science major from Charlestown, West Virginia, and I plan to graduate in the spring of 2020. Today is an especially important step on your journey to becoming a Shepherd Ram. I remember being in your place almost 3 years ago. It's crazy to think. I was anxious, excited, and skeptical about coming to Shepherd. I can assure you that every experience I have had here has been nothing less than exciting. No matter if you are a first-time freshman or a transfer student, finding your place here at Shepherd University is possible. I urge you to look at this new chapter in your life as a way to grow, excel, and become the best version of yourself. I will be the first to say that coming to college or transferring can be daunting and frightening. 3 years ago, I found myself nervous to even walk into my first class over fear of being in the wrong place. Those fears quickly subsided after being greeted by the exceptional faculty and staff here at Shepherd University. I know all too well that it can be hard to leave the familiarity of home and close friends. However, you have the capability of controlling how this next phase of your life plays out. Entering Shepherd University places an incredible opportunity before you. That opportunity being the chance to create a new family that will help you throughout your time here. I strongly encourage all of you to take in every moment during your college experience. Sometimes our mindsets shift to getting through phases of our life as quickly as possible. Your time here will be exciting yet challenging. Before you know it, you will find yourself close to graduation, wondering where the time has gone. No matter what path you pursue, how many friends come and go, or how fast the semesters fly by, you will realize that your life is starting to unfold no matter how prepared or unsure you are. This is a time to look at things from a new perspective. Creating a new vision for yourself is sure to set you on a path to life-changing opportunities. I have a set of challenges that I urge you to complete during your time here. I promise they will make for rewarding and exhilarating experiences. First, my advice to all of you is to get involved. And I know that you've heard this for most of your academic career, but it really does help. I find it is the best way to establish yourself among a group of like-minded individuals who share in your interests. Shepherd offers everything from athletics to co-curriculars, Greek life, service organizations, and of course student government. Making your mark is easy, so find what you're passionate about and let it fuel you. 2, take a risk. We may not think of it this way, but taking a risk can lead us to our greatest accomplishments. Do not be afraid to change your career goal, drop a class, or run for a leadership position. The only thing standing in your way is you. While minor setbacks can happen, especially in college, remember that anything is possible. 3, remember that you can always change your mind. Your time as a student is dedicated to preparing you for your future. This is the time to decide what works best for you and to find what you excel in. If that means changing our major or even taking time off and coming back, do it. This is your journey and it should unfold on your terms. 4, know your resources. Shepherd has amazing faculty and staff who are here to help you. They genuinely want to see you succeed. Utilize office hours, study groups, tutoring, and the Academic Support Center. Go to the Wellness Center in your free time, or make an appointment at the Health Center when you are sick or need counseling. The Financial Aid Office has all the information you need about scholarships and other resources, so stop in and ask questions. We have all of these resources at our fingertips, so please, please use them. 5, take time for yourself. I don't mean by picking up your phone and scrolling through social media, because sometimes that can just add to our stress even more than we think. I mean by unplugging, taking a nap or a walk, or meeting friends for lunch. College can be very overwhelming. Taking time for yourself is the best defense against stress. Give yourself time to think and do things you enjoy. 6, set goals. No matter how far-fetched or unobtainable your goals may seem, use them as motivation. If your goals seem unrealistic now, they can help you narrow your interests later. Goals turn into realities with dedication and hard work. Once you have your degree in hand, it will feel like one of the best things you ever set your mind to. 7, never forget who you are. Coming to college allows you to start fresh and create a new vision for yourself. The best thing about college, and specifically Shepherd, is that we all have unique backgrounds and stories. Remember everyone who helped you get to this point. It takes a village to reach a milestone like this. Make them proud by staying true to who you are and what you believe in. There will always be success in knowing who you are as a person. Only you know what you want from this experience. Seize that fire and drive, take it and mold it into who you want to become. In closing, I'm excited to see how your journeys unfold and what mark you will leave on Shepherd University. Take every opportunity given to you and stay true to yourself. In the words of Anne Sweeney, define success on your own terms, achieve it by your own rules, and build a life you are proud to live. This is just the beginning of an incredible experience, and I wish you all the best of luck. Dr. Jonathan Gilkerson will now be speaking next. Dr. Gilkerson earned a Bachelor of Science in Molecular Biology and Physiology from Marshall University in 2004, and a doctorate degree in plant biology from the University of California, Davis in 2011. After completing his PhD, he joined the Plant Molecular Biology Laboratory at the Salk Institute for Biological Studies in La Jolla, California, where he initiated a project, which is still ongoing, to study the molecular mechanisms of a plant-specific peptide growth factor. He has been an assistant professor of biology at Shepherd since 2015, with his primary teaching responsibilities centered on cell biology, molecular biology, and a course in the first year's major sequence. Dr. Gilkerson was named Shepherd University's Outstanding Faculty Member of the Year in 2018. Please welcome Dr. Gilkerson.
Well, thank you, Danielle, and good morning, everyone. And thanks to the Center for Teaching and Learning for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. I am so excited to welcome you as you begin your pursuit of knowledge here at Shepherd University. The college experience is meant to be a time when you grow your mind, but of course, it's so much more than that. It's about growing you as an individual. It's about meeting different kinds of people, experiencing different kinds of food, maybe learning a foreign language, and expanding and challenging your own worldview that you show up here today with. One of my favorite television programs growing up was Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, where Mr. Rogers would invite kids to go with him and explore all sorts of different topics, including different careers, arts, sciences, and people from all walks of life. And of course, these trips usually also included a trolley ride to the neighborhood of make-believe. We'll stick to reality today. We won't be going to the land of make-believe. So while Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was designed for preschool children, the ideas that Mr. Rogers promoted in his show is not that different than how I would encourage you to approach your college experience here at Shepherd University. A few years ago, PBS Digital Studios released a video remix of several different Mr. Rogers episodes called Garden of Your Mind, which I really love. And I sometimes show this video in my freshman classes when I'm feeling like I need to lighten the mood and encourage them in their academic pursuits. I can't show the video here today, but I want to read to you a few lines from that video and sort of share them as a poem, because I think it's really relevant to how you should approach your college experience. All right. Hi, neighbor. Welcome again to this neighborhood. Do you ever imagine things you'd like to ask? Imagine every one of you that you see is somewhat different from every other person in the world. Some can do some things, and some can do others. Did you ever think about all the things that you've learned to do? Did you ever grow an idea in the garden of your mind? Because you can grow ideas in the garden of your mind. It's good to be curious about many things. You can think about things and make believe. All you have to do is think, and they'll grow. There are so many things to learn about in this world, and so many people who can help us learn. Did you ever grow anything in the garden of your mind? You can think about things and make believe. All you have to do is think, and they'll grow. So on the surface, these words are simple, but I think they carry a very powerful message of keeping an open mind, about being curious, about asking questions, and perhaps most importantly, being kind to your neighbors and being kind to people that you meet, strangers on the street. If you take these words to heart as you begin your journey here at Shepherd University, I think you're going to have an exceptional experience. Professors and staff and faculty are here to plant and cultivate ideas in the garden of your mind. We're here to help you plant those seeds. So as I look out into the crowd this morning of new student faces, I know many of you bring diverse life experiences with you to the classroom as you start this journey. Many of you are first-generation college students, or parents pursuing education after starting your family, or perhaps you're a veteran that's come back to pursue education after your time in the military. At some point early in your journey, you might think that you don't belong here, that you don't have anything in common with any of your peers, and that you don't have anything in common with any of your professors. Maybe you think that you're not even smart enough for college. But let me tell you, you belong here at Shepherd University, and faculty, staff are going to help you succeed. You belong here. And I think that you're going to figure out that you have more in common with your professors and your peers than you may realize right now. To prove this point, I want to share with you some of my own experiences growing up as a first-generation college student in West Virginia. I grew up on a farm in southwestern West Virginia. Neither of my parents went to college. My dad is a cattle farmer and heavy equipment operator, and my mom worked as a finance clerk at the Board of Education. So growing up on the farm planted many ideas in the garden of my mind that I still carry with me today. Working on the farm and helping my grandma in her vegetable garden really got me excited about biology, and that's why I ultimately pursued a career as a biologist. I was so fascinated by something as small as a bean seed, which on the surface looks like a rock, but when you put it under the soil with light and the right conditions, out pops a green, self-sustaining plant, and I thought that was the most beautiful thing that I'd ever seen, and I still think it's the most beautiful thing. So I think that all seeds carry in them a little magic. So with the idea of biology planted in my mind, and in conjunction with the never-ending support and encouragement of my parents who wanted their kids to have opportunities that they themselves didn't have, I enrolled in the biology program at Marshall University in Huntington, West Virginia, and pursued my dream of becoming a plant biologist. So filling out the application, figuring out financial aid, how I'm going to pay for this, devising study strategies, and juggling a job while taking classes wasn't something that my parents could help me with. Of course, they encouraged me, but as far as logistics, I was pretty much on my own. The way that I was able to be successful as a first-generation college student was to take advantage of all the resources that were available to me at the university. One of the best things I did as a freshman was actually approach one of my biology professors who was a plant biologist. And of course, I was scared out of my mind, but I went and introduced myself and told her that I was interested in her research, which studied plant hormones and was directly related to how those bean seeds pop out of the ground and develop into that beautiful plant. So she took me under her wing, and I joined her lab as a freshman student, which was somewhat unusual. And ultimately, she became my academic advisor. Without her help, I would have missed so many opportunities. She guided me through 4 years of my undergraduate education. She helped me apply for internships. She got me a job at the USDA in Kearneysville for 2 summers. And without that relationship, I know that I wouldn't have been as successful as I would have been. So I encourage you to foster relationships with your professors and your academic advisors. That's why we're here. We're here to help you succeed. Our success depends on your success. We aren't successful unless you're getting an education and going out into the world and using that to pursue your dreams. So Shepherd University offers many resources to help you be successful. In addition to faculty advisors such as myself, we have an advising assistance center, we have an excellent peer tutoring program, and a beautiful wellness center on West Campus, where if you're tired of exercising your mind, you might try exercising your body by playing intramural sports or just working out. So there's so many opportunities to explore here on campus. Many of us faculty come from similar backgrounds as you, starting as first-generation college students, working our way through college with jobs. Some faculty and staff are even veterans themselves. So if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or out of place, just start up a conversation with one of your professors or a staff member here, because I guarantee you we're going to be able to relate to what's going on in your life and be understanding and offer some advice and encouragement to help you out along your way. So in keeping in line with the garden analogy, I'd like to think of you all as seedlings right now as you begin your journey here at Shepherd. As you plant your roots, what magic do you foresee creating for yourself? In every seed, there's a little bit of magic. Perhaps your goal, perhaps your seed is to become a physician or to write music or to help grow the economy in southern West Virginia. Hard work, knowledge, and experience, and the friendships that you develop here with your peers and with your professors are going to help grow these ideas. As you follow your path, or rather as you create your path, keep in mind, in fact, that you do reap what you sow. So you have to make the most of the experiences here that you have available for you, because they're going to echo for the rest of your lives. Seek out opportunities to flourish, whether it be through internships, research opportunities, athletics, or student clubs. Whatever it is, get involved here on campus because it's going to make a tremendous difference in your happiness and your success here. So use hard work to grow your ambitions to fruition. I would love nothing more than for each one of you to look back on your time here at Shepherd and reflect on the years, not just as memorable, but also enriching. So if you take this advice to heart, in 4 years or 5 years, at graduation, you're going to reap a super harvest. I think that is very true. So in closing, I want to welcome you to this neighborhood. As many, and I hope many ideas get planted in the garden of your mind, I look forward to meeting you on campus at the Rams Den or walking across class. It's so good to be friendly. I like to wave at people and say hello, so look up and wave and smile. Perhaps you might even end up in one of my classes. So, in closing, if you're willing to accept any of the advice that I have for you today, maybe this is the most important piece. When you find yourself being challenged, don't shy away from it and don't be discouraged, because these challenges are actually where you're going to grow the most. And as you begin to find your niche here at Shepherd, you may find yourself trying to hide in the crowd and to not stand out and to blend in. Like I said, we all have those commonalities. But I think it's also very important to embrace what makes you unique. Because while you may think it's important to fit in, you may find that you were actually made to stand out. So, Mr. Rogers always said, you are special just the way you are. So while many of us have commonalities that can help us come together as a campus community and be successful, each one of you is unique, bringing your own life experiences with you. And you should cherish that and make your own impact here at Shepherd. So with that, I'd like to thank you and invite Dr. Scott Beard, who is the provost of Shepherd University, to the podium right now. Thank you very much.
All right, good morning, Rams. How are you? A little cold out there today. Well, you know, when I speak, I like to do a little Oprah and walk around the room, and I don't like to stay still in one place, but we're live streaming today, so I've got to stay up here at the podium. So, as you've heard, I'm Scott Beard. I'm the Provost and Chief Academic Officer here at Shepherd University, and on behalf of our president, Mary J.C. Hendricks, I'd like to welcome everyone here, parents, students, Rams, future graduates. We are really delighted that you've chosen us here at Shepherd University for your academic journey. So Monday will mark the start of the spring semester, a new year, and also the next phase of your life. And as I've looked at the weather reports, hopefully not with a snow delay. So make sure you check the website on Sunday night. So actually, my talk today, I have some things written down here in about 75-point font so I can see it. You know what? It's been said already really well by Dr. Gilkison and Danielle. And so one of the points I want to tell you about is being flexible and open to opportunities to adapt and to change. And so one of the things that you guys have recognized that this is an opportunity for change and for growth. And so I'm going to tell you, I think, about some of the common threads that we've heard about. You know, what is one of the common things that humans strive for outside of survival? What do people want? Can anybody say? Okay, it's all really good things. Well, science has shown that it's really to connect, to belong. And I think one of the things that you heard here from the remarks by Dr. Gilkison and Danielle is that we recognize not only these common threads of our humanity, our uniqueness as individuals, your diverse backgrounds, but what I want to say here too, because we have students that are here from abroad, is that you are welcome here. You belong here. You've chosen to be here, and we will continue to welcome you here, and I think that that's really important. We're going to help you prepare for your professional life and your career path. I know your graduation seems really far away, and you're just getting started, you're transfer students, but we're already thinking about what is your next step going to be beyond Shepherd. Yeah, you're going to go to class, you're going to participate in all of these wonderful opportunities that we have, but could it be an internship that happens at the National Cancer Institute? Could it be someone interning at New York Fashion Week? Because we've done it. At the Cannes Film Festival? Could it be a study abroad opportunity across the world? You know, while you're here, you're going to establish a new level of independence and hopefully connect, find your tribe, make wonderful friendships, find a new tribe that will last a lifetime. Of course, it's going to be a time for serious academic endeavors, great classes, our wonderful faculty, these opportunities that we have both on campus and abroad, and, well, let's face it, some really hard work. With growth and change comes some growing pains. And that time for growth is one where you're in a safe environment to do that. And we hope that you'll have some fun and enjoy your life as a RAM. You know, as you've heard, your experience here at Shepherd, and as you've heard it many times in your academic journey, is what you make of it. So we encourage you to participate. We have so many things happening here, from our clubs to the academic endeavors, to opportunities to work under mentored research with faculty. And if you live on campus, you can enjoy those surroundings from those numerous social and cultural opportunities, from theater productions, art openings, to musical opportunities, readings, community groups. We have a great community here that participates in the academic home of Shepherd. And there's the film festival, and they are resources for you as students here. You know, you're going to meet those different students and folks in the community and expand your horizons. You're going to hopefully volunteer. You're going to participate in internships, other leadership activities, and these are all ways for you to begin building your resume and to distinguish yourself from the many job seekers with whom you're going to eventually compete. So President Hendricks and I challenge you to work hard, excel in your classes, strive to meet your obligations. And however, if you do have some challenges along the way, as you've heard, we have lots of resources here to help you, from academic support, counseling services, student affairs staff. We're all here to help you not just survive, but to thrive and succeed, because you are the next generation of leaders, innovators, and model citizens. We're depending on you. So Rams, you succeed, and we are so glad that you're here. So it's now my distinct honor to invite Dr. Rob Tudor, who's chair of the music department, to the stage, to the podium, don't have a stage today, to lead us in the singing of the alma mater. So you get a little practice with this for your graduation ceremony, and maybe some of you as McMurrin scholars later on. So thank you so much. Welcome. We're glad you're here. You belong here. Dr. Tudor.
Good morning. The words to the alma mater are printed on the back of your program here, and we do this at the beginning of each year. We sing this together as a community several times throughout your academic career and again at graduation. So please join me in singing one verse and chorus of our alma mater. Please stand. Close beside Potomac's waters of historic fame stands our noble alma mater, glorious her name. Lift the chorus, speed it onward, loud her praises ring. Hail to thee, beloved Shepherd, hail, all hail we sing. Thank you. You may be seated.
So that concludes our Convocation program. Thank you all and welcome to Shepherd University. Students, you're going to remain here for the continuation of your orientation session today, and we'd like to take a moment to excuse faculty and staff and any other guests while they exit. So please remain students, and we'll continue. But thank you everyone for being here today.